I'm just going to say it has been a struggle to try and make a video about this that isn't 10 minutes long and only a minute long, because what I read in this article is disgusting. Y'all, there's something wrong with boys. There's something wrong with boys and men that constantly are found to just wanting to be abusive. They abuse each other. Like the boys that were abused by the varsity team members in this, like in the fact that the varsity members only got 3 day suspension for sexually assaulting other kids, for like, they're talking about them playing with feces here, like fresh out the toilet, fresh out their butts, like rubbing it on each other, sticking it in their mouth. Like, I don't know. Tide Pods were bad enough, but maybe these were the kids that ate the Tide Pods that are now playing with their poop. I don't know. I mean, um, physically and to me sexually torturing the JV teammates that basically like spraying biofreeze into their rectum. Nobody's volunteering for that. Like, that's assault. And I just, you hear of these instances so often. Remember when I think there was a kid that died because he basically gave himself like a beer bong enema with like vodka, right? Well, that shit just goes right into the lining of your colon and absorbs into your bloodstream. It doesn't get a chance to process through your liver. So you know what happens? You die of fucking alcohol poisoning. I mean, there were instances I did hear of girls soaking their tampons in vodka, but that's not dumping a fifth of a, half a fifth up your asshole. I just, and these other things that I've seen out of these fraternities, and I'm just like, wow. These institutions shouldn't be allowed to exist if there's no guardrails. You know that the coach didn't know anything about it because he wasn't there. No, he's just to me another Jim Jordan. Well, I'm just gonna turn my blinders on and just plug my ears. Boys will be boys, right? They're just it'll be fine. It isn't fine. Kids were really hurt by this. They're ugh, it's just fucking awful. And then, it's getting basically, it sounds like there's accusations of some kind of cover up between the superintendent and the principal because, well, it's sports, of course. So, we can't take that away from people. Well, I don't know. Maybe the people that should be allowed to participate in sports are the ones that don't sexually assault other teammates. And you should have more than a 3 day suspension. I would be fit to be fucking tied if my kid had to go to school with a bunch of fucking sexual assaulters. I'm sure you would too. And you can't wonder why we don't do anything about abusers ever. Why there's nothing done about the church, the Epstein files, or anything else, because you can sexually assault somebody and all you get is a 3 day suspension. But I guarantee if you wrote in some kind of like permanent chalk or something on the fucking sidewalk, they'd probably expel your ass. So, anyhow, that's my other rant for the day. Check this out, especially if you live in Washington, because, oof, so gross. There's something wrong with the boys.